No, there we go. I want to welcome all my new viewers that have never been on the show before. Welcome to my show. Tonight we're going to be creating, we're going to be altering a Tim Holtz, an ideology clock. One of these fabulous, fabulous clocks. So I'm super excited about that. And let me just move my screen a little bit so I can see things a little bit better. There we go. And so let me show you the actual one that we've created. Oh, welcome. Okay, let me just take a minute to say hello to everybody. Okay, it's your first Ustream show. Yay, I'm so excited you're here. Welcome, Natasha. Welcome, everybody. Yeah, I know, it's kind of delayed, huh? Yeah. So this is what we'll be making tonight. This fabulous, fabulous little clock. Okay. Which I'm super excited. It is a little bit delayed, and I'm sorry about that. Sometimes, you know, when too many people are on, and Ustream can kind of get like that. So just hang tight. Just hang tight. So let me show you, first of all, a couple of announcements. Let's start with the announcements. The first announcement is, of course, that the fabulous, fabulous Urban Scrapbook is actually hosting, or I should say, they're providing a prize pack for us this evening. So I showed a picture already on Facebook, but for those of you on the chat, you have this opportunity to win this fabulous prize pack from the Urban Scrapbooks. So I'm super excited. You'll be getting a clock. You'll be getting some of the flowers that I'm working with. Some of the wonderful, let me show you if I can find one, an extra one. One of these guys. One of these fabulous metal frames. What else is there? There's some sentiments and a couple other things, I think. So we just want to thank the Urban Scrapbook for being so fabulous and being our sponsor for this fabulous show. And I believe Pat, if she's not on there already, she will be here. So that is just super awesome. So we can say thank you. Isn't that awesome? I'm going to put that down. So for those of you that maybe, whoops, the flower fell off. For those of you that may be watching this on YouTube after, you have to be on the chat, okay? And you'll get a chance to win. We'll pick a random winner at the end of the show. And so for those of you that are watching this on YouTube, if you come and do into our fabulous fabulous show. I can't even speak today. Isn't that funny? I have so much on my brain. If you come to the shows every Tuesday, you have a chance to win some fabulous prizes. All right. And there is a second prize. Yes, there is. There is a second prize. The other winner will win one of my altered clocks. Since I'm making another one tonight, I really don't need two. So the other person will receive this altered clock. What do you guys think? Does that sound good? You might need to refresh J Ho Clueless. Yeah. All right. And let me see here. Lots of people getting on. So just relax, you guys, because I know that it's getting a little bit choppy. Okay. So you know, sometimes it gets a little bit hairy when too many people are getting on. Then the chat gets slow. Everything kind of gets slow. So just hang tight. All right. So what we're going to do, like I said, is we're going to alter the clock. So why don't we just get started? What shall we say? And I'm going to apologize very early for my horrific state of affairs of my mat. Look at it. It's absolutely horrible, but that's okay. It's what you get. I love you all, but I didn't clean for you. How's that? Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to open this puppy up. And we're going to take this. Keep this bubble wrap, you guys. Keep it. You never know what you can use it for. Okay? Never know. Just never know. Now, this is super shiny. It does have the glass. Now, you do have the option to you know, go ahead. This comes off. This back, there's a little thingy here, and this pulls off. Okay, just like that. I guess you could technically take, not a screwdriver because it's not screws. Is you could take, I don't know the names of things, but anyway, some tool to twist this off. Okay, and you could probably be able to pull off the glass if you wanted to, or you can keep it on, or you could just break it. Like just watch that you don't hurt yourself. Anyhow, because it's shiny, there are several things that you're going to need to do in order to be able to alter it. So I'm going to walk you through some of that stuff right now, okay? So I'm going to close this up for a moment. Actually, no, I'm going to keep it open. I'm going to keep it open. What we're going to do, there's several things about how to prep this so that you can paint it. Now, with metal, of course, you guys know that you can do alcohol inks. Alcohol inks will work really great. You can just, you know, dab your alcohol ink and it'll paint this beautifully, right? The problem is that if you were, let's say, were to take some acrylic paint and you were just to paint this clock just like this, it won't work, you guys, because it'll come right off. It'll just kind of bead. Have you ever done that before? And I can even show it to you. It just won't work. So these clocks need to be primed. And there's several ways that you can prime it. You can go ahead and you can buy yourself a metal primer, and you can get this at your local hardware store. I did, however, try to use gesso last night, and or the other night, and as well as once I finished it all, I went ahead and sealed it. And once it's sealed, it's not coming off. So that's really, really awesome. So what I'm going to do is for tonight, I'm actually going to prime it with gesso, okay? And it does not scrape off, which is really great. So I put 2 layers of gesso and then the acrylic paint, and then I sealed it, which is, you can use a spray sealer, like an acrylic sealer, or you can actually use like gel multimedia, and it does not come off. All right, I tried to scratch it and it just does not come off. So that's what we're gonna do, and I'm gonna grab my little buddy here. We're gonna gesso this puppy up, and we'll alter it and have some fun, okay? And for those of you that don't know, I do like to use my Liquitex gesso, and this is the fluid gesso, okay? And I'm going to use a couple different brushes today because there's some areas that are quite small that I really want to get around. So maybe that's what I'm going to do first. Can you buy for $1? Can you buy what for $1? I'm not sure what you're asking. So I'm just doing the edges here first because you'll see, if I get up close, you see how, I don't know if the camera even picks it up. I doubt it. Oh, there we go. Maybe. No. Anyway, it doesn't quite take the paint, even the gesso very well. And if you get a little bit of gesso, no worries. I have some baby wipes right here. If you get some on the glass, no worries. Just wipe it off with a little bit of your baby wipes. So have a baby wipe on hand to wipe the glass off before it dries. Okay. So just a little tip, or you can have a little Q-tip or something like that with a little bit of water, and that'll just come right off. Okay, and a little bit of it is fine, just because it makes it look a little bit more distressed, right? So. All right, just like that. And then I just take my baby wipe, and I just go around the edges of the clock. And because I have nails, I'm able to get right in the crease there. All right, and now I can go ahead and paint the rest of it. And I'm going to put this brush down. Oops, now I got it everywhere. This is how I get my mat dirty. So this will be our first layer of gesso. All right. And then I'm going to go ahead and do a little tutorial while this dries. Sorry, I'm a little bit off frame, aren't I? There we go. Yeah, you can take off the glass or not. It's up to you. It's whatever you want, right? You can do them in all sorts of different ways. And that's the beauty. And these guys are really inexpensive. Like, let me see how much they are. They are It cost here in Canada $10.75. That's pretty darn cheap. You know what? Because the ones that I bought at the vintage store, they were more than that. They were probably $17. So that's pretty good, I think. And, you know, of course you can find some old ones here and there, but I bet you they'll cost you more money. And I've tried to, you know, find them at the thrift stores and stuff. I can't find them. They're hard to find. So I got a little bit on the glass there. No worries, right? Because we have our handy dandy baby wipe, which we'll wipe off. See, look, it comes right off. So fabulous. So, so fabulous. And you just want to get a really nice coat. And what's so awesome about this is that the gesso dries really fast on this metal, like really, really fast. So we'll be able to put the second layer right away. And I'm just going to do the bottom as well. And the legs. I want everything done. Everything. Oh dear, there's my furnace going on again. Just a second, let me shut the door. Just a moment. Forgot to do that. Sounds like a jet airplane. Oh, welcome, welcome, welcome. I know lots of you are logging on right now, and we're just altering a clock. And what I like to do, I'm going to do the handle last, like most of it, so that I can still hang on to it. It's a little bit easier if I do that. Okay, but I am getting quite a bit of it. And then I am going to do a little bit of the inside as well, you guys, because you are going to see a little bit of it. So as you turn the clock around, you will see a little bit of white, not too much. So I'm not going to be overly worried about it, but you do want to paint a little bit. Okay. And it depends how you alter your clock and, you know, how much you're going to stick in there. So, but just get in there. Give it a nice little coat. It won't hurt it anyhow. If anything, it kind of helps it helps with the glue adhering actually. So if you have questions right now, I can't see the chat, so just give me a moment. You were able to buy these clocks for like $5. Not anymore. Not anymore. And you know, I have to say, you know, one of the first person that that I saw that created this clock was Ingvild Bohm from Prima, and she had altered a clock that I had seen on Pinterest a couple years back, I think, and that was pretty awesome. And that's what, you know, that's my inspiration. And then I think I had seen one from Jamie from Prima, and she had created another beautiful one as well. So I just thought, you know what, now that Tim Holtz came out with these, I gotta do one. I gotta do one. So, so pretty. All right, so there's that. Okay, so that's our first coat. So what we want to do is I'm just going to let it sit for like 2 minutes. Okay, and I'm going to show you a fun little thing that we're going to create. Actually, let's see if it's dry. Actually, let's stick our heat gun to it really quick, because I think it'll dry really, really quick, and then we can just go ahead and do our second coat, and then we can just get started. Any questions while I'm drying? Oh, welcome if it's your first time. That's fabulous. Yes, you can buy these. You know, the Urban Scrapbook is hosting today, or sponsoring this show. And for those of you that missed the beginning, there's some fabulous prizes. You have the opportunity to win this amazing clock. And these clocks are the Tim Holtz clocks. And let me show you the packaging. Okay, they're the new Tim Holtz Ideology clocks. Fabulous, fabulous. And they're about $10, $10.75. So pretty reasonable price, right? Not bad at all. The size, I don't know, an alarm clock size. They're pretty big. I'll measure it in 1 second, okay, for you. The Tim Holtz clock is $10.75 here in Canada, which would be probably $1 or $2 cheaper in the US, I'm gonna guess. Yeah, I don't know, right? I know the US, you guys get things slightly cheaper than us. Okay, it's pretty dry. It dries really quickly, so I'm gonna go ahead now and just do the second coat, like that fast. Okay, and then we can go ahead and put our acrylic paint. And what you'll find with a second coat is that it really coats it. All those gray areas that you had are essentially gone. Okay, because you can see it's kind of choppy, right? Can you kind of see? Is that lighting a little bit off today? What's up with that? Let me see if I can fix that for you. Let me see if I can fix that. I'm not sure. I think it's because the clock is white. I think that's why. So once it turns a different color, I think the camera will grab the light a little bit better. But I'm just covering, doing the second coat. And don't worry if there's imperfections, like if you find bumps and stuff. I don't mind that because I kind of want my clock to be a little bit textured. So I'm actually not overly worried about that. I kind of want it to be like old, distressed, bumpy, beautiful. Not sure why I'm wearing my black Lululemon coat while I'm painting, but that's okay. And I need to take my thing again because look it, I got paint all over it. There we go. All over the glass. Just like that. Beautiful, beautiful. It is metal. It is a metal clock by Tim Holtz, yeah. Just a shiny, shiny metal. Shiny as can be. Yeah, if you watch the beginning of the show, you'll see how shiny it was as soon as it came out of the package. It's crazy. It's pretty, pretty. Okay. So we're just going to do the bum of the clock bum. And we'll do a little bit more gesso up here. And now what I want to do, I want to do a little bit of the edges here. And I'm using a fairly thin, I'm using like a watercolor brush, if you will. Okay, and I'm just getting the edges. Don't worry if you get the glass, just grab a baby wipe. That should work really well to wipe off. And I'll show you the beautiful collection we'll be using tonight by Prima. I didn't do that this time around right at the beginning. I just started altering. Just kind of wanted to get into the project, but I'll show you the wonderful, wonderful collections in a moment as soon as this is dry. Isn't that beautiful? Okay, now we're going to go ahead and give this a quick heat set. Oh, we have to do a little bit of the inside. A little bit of the inside. Just give it another little coat. Not too much, not too crazy. Barely see it anyway. Plus we're going to coat it with some acrylic paint in a moment, so who cares, right? Just like that. Gesso, yeah, gesso. Or what you can do, you guys, if you don't want to do gesso, go ahead and cover the glass, and then you can just go ahead and use a metal primer that you can get at your local hardware store. That works just fine as well. So whatever you want to use is totally fine. Okay. And the primer at the hardware store, you can actually spray it on. So as long as you cover your glass or you take your glass off, you should be more than fine. Okay, and I'm just doing that top part a little bit. And the inside, which you can't see because it's a little bit hard to maneuver this as I do this on camera. Just like that. Fabulous, fabulous, fabulous. Okay, perfect. Now we're going to give this another quick heat set. And I forgot to do the front there. There we go. Any questions? I'm going to make an announcement or two here in a moment as well. That's awesome. No, it's not open. It's glass. It does have a glass. Yeah. Yeah, if you don't want commercials, you can pay, what is it, like $8 or something, or $9, and then you won't have any more commercials, which is pretty cool. Yeah. So if I were you, I would invest. I'll give you the dimensions in one sec. Just gonna dry it up. Just give me a second. Okay, let's see if the dimensions are on the box. The dimensions are, let's see. It does not say, so let me measure it myself. Now, I'm not sure if you want me to count from here to here, but anyhow, it's about like 6 by 5, 5 by 6. Make sense? 5 by 6? Something like that. Yeah, the stuff on the glass just comes right out, and you can actually take your nail and scratch it right off, which is awesome. Oh, is Pat Carson on? I don't see her. I don't see her. Where is Pat? Where is Pat? Where are you, Pat? I might even make you moderator. See if I can find you on here. Let's see. I do not see her. Oh, there she is. I found you. I found you. All right. Hey, darling. How are ya? Okay. All right. Now what we're going to do is I'm going to take this awesome light buttermilk paint by Americana. Okay. And for those of you, by the way, that are in Edmonton, you can go ahead and I know that we're out right now at the store. I'm not painting the back. You'll see what I'll be doing in a moment. If for those of you that are in Edmonton or in Canada, you can certainly go ahead and purchase these clock at the store. Right now we're all out, but I know Pat is ordering some more in. So anyway, what I was saying is we're going to take this light buttermilk Americana paint. Okay, and we're going to just put some on our little mat there. And I'm going to go ahead and just put my brush in a little bit of water just to clean it off. Just because I can. And Pat can answer any question. Oh, Kathy wants to know, will you paint the back? No, I will not be painting the back, and you will see why. Okay. But you are more than welcome to paint the back, but I will show you what I'll be doing in a moment once we start altering. You guys shall see. But what happens now is, now that you've gessoed it twice, the paint goes on simply beautifully, right? And we'll be adding a little bit of Lindy Stamp Gang on this puppy, of course, and of course, for those of you Edmontonians and anyone in Canada that wants to order, the Urban Scrapbooks carries Lindy Stamp Gang, and they are getting a whole new shipment coming in. I'm hoping that this Friday, if not early next week. So please go ahead and check that out as well for all you Canadians. The chat is a little bit delayed, you guys. Sometimes that happens when there's a lot of people on. So just be patient. If you ask me a question, I may not see it right away. Okay. I'm a little bit, I think I'm ahead of you, in fact. Okay. Yes, what's the question? Yes. Yeah, sometimes. Ustream has been a little bit bad lately. I'm not sure what is up, but it has not been very cooperative. It's a little bit hard to do shows, but you know, that's what you get for a free show, so I take it. You know what I mean? Okay, so I'm just going to put it on its bum here, or on its bottom, so I can do the bum again. That's what I like to call it. It's the little bum. I'm going to do the little legs. And I'm being pretty rough with it. I almost like want bubbles and such, because I kind of want this a little bit distressed. Then I'm not being overly careful. As you can see, I'm just kind of painting and having some fun. We're going to be stamping on this puppy and spraying on it. Oh, it'll be so fun. Okay, and I'm doing a little bit of that. And then I'm turning it around. I know it's hard to see, probably still looks white. Is anyone in British Columbia? There is a store in is it Langley, I believe, in Langley, BC. I can, if you send me a private message, I'll send you the link. But you can order from, Urban Scrapbook has an online store, so you can order from them and they will ship to you. They will ship to you, which is absolutely fabulous. And Pat can put the link. Happy Tuesday. You guys are hilarious. I'm just doing the inside a little bit. I'm not worrying too much about the top, just because I know that I'm not going to see it. No one's going to see it. So it doesn't really matter too much. I'm not worried too much about the details. And this again dries really, really quickly, which is so awesome. So I'm just doing a little piece right there and a little piece right there. And then now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it just like this, and I'm going to take my little thin brush again and just put a little bit more of this paint. And I'm going to go ahead. I know it's very creamy looking, and I know, of course, the camera will never pick up the right color, right? And I'll show you the finished product in a second so that you guys can see what we're going to recreate here in a moment, for those of you that joined a little bit late, because I know not everybody can get on the show at the same time. Some of you have other commitments and kids and, you know, husbands and wives or whatever, right? So once you've colored your glass, you can go ahead again with your baby wipe and wipe that right off, or take a Q-tip, right? And I just got a little bit off right there and a little bit right there, just like that. And I like to keep some on the glass because I do like some of that vintagey look. Okay. You know what, you guys? I'm not going to be on the Prima Marathon on May 4th because I will be teaching a class, actually, in Israel. I'll be in Israel, so I will not be there. I know. Sucks. I would have loved to have been there. Would have loved. But you guys, May 30th is my day with Live with Prima, and then I'll be on every month. Isn't that exciting? Yay! I know. I'm sorry, you guys. Sucks, right? Oh. Well, thanks for loving me. But yes, I will not be there. I'm just yay! I'm just drying this up really quickly, and then we can go ahead and do our fun spraying. Okay. So while this is drying, I'm going to put this on the side. Let me show you, for those of you that came late, this is the one that we're creating tonight. Isn't that fun? Yes, she ships for free if you oh. Exactly. If you get over $50, you guys, the Urban Scrapbook ships for free. No shipping to India? Oh, that sucks. Yeah, I use gesso. Yeah, I did. Hey, Michelle, how are ya? But you can, if you don't like to use gesso, you can go ahead and use like spray, you know, what do you call that? The spray primer, metal spray primer, and that works just fine. At the end, I'm going to go ahead and seal this. Do you want me to be on Thursday? I don't know, you guys. I leave after I have a class on Saturday at the Urban Scrapbook, and then I'm off to Israel, you guys. So I don't think I'll do one on Thursday. I'll see if I'm putzing around, maybe, but I doubt it. Maybe I'll do an informal one if I have time. How does that sound? Okay. But I don't guarantee it. So don't, you know, I'll announce it last minute. How does that sound? Is that okay? Look at my mat. No wonder it looks like that. Okay. It's a little bit, it's still a little bit wet. So give it a minute. Okay. Any other questions? You're logged in twice? That's too funny. That is too funny. Okay. Yay, yay, yay. All right, next. What are we doing next? The next thing that we're going to do is we're going to put our paint aside for a moment. And I am actually going to put this clock aside for a second too. And I'm going to put this down just to help a little bit, okay? With the spraying and the, you know, mess that's going to happen over here. So what I'm going to do is can you guys see how creamy it is now? Isn't that beautiful? Really, really creamy. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take my, this is called Kissing Kaneki Coral, okay? Right? Kissing Kaneki Coral. You guys see that? I know that camera sometimes has a hard time focusing. But it's the Flat Fabio, okay? So it has no shimmer, all right? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and spray some on my clock, okay? And there's almost none left. There we go. We'll just turn it. There we go. And we'll let it drip, okay? Just like that. Just let it drip for a moment, and it really lightens up. Like, honestly, it turned into this color. Okay? So really, really pretty. So we're just going to let it drip for a moment and do its really funky things. And I just kind of like swirl it around, allowing it, like, look at the bottom, right? Really, really fun. And then do the same thing on the other side. Do it on the top and then allow it to just drip. A little bit on the inside. Try not to get the glass. Right? Okay, just like that. And then swirl it. Don't get your hairs in there like mine. Sorry, I'm off camera when I'm doing this. Didn't miss a lot. Just put 2 coats of gesso and some paint. And now we're starting the fun process of altering this clock. Okay. Yeah, it's called Kissing Kaneki Coral. Okay. And if you don't have it, just you can special order it, and they will make sure that they bring it in for you. And for those of you that are in the U.S. that don't like the, you know, that have ordered from the Flying Unicorn, by all means, please do. But for the Canadians, it's so great that we have a Canadian store that carries Lindy Stamp Gang, which is really, really awesome. What did I say? How big did I say the clock was? It was probably, it was like 5 by 6 or something like that. And then, do you see how light it kind of turns? Isn't that beautiful? So I'm going to go ahead and add it just a little bit more on this. Whoops. Hello, where'd you go, clock? Don't go anywhere. There we go. Just add a little bit more. Just a little bit and let it roll. Let it roll, baby. Let it roll. Okay? And then a little bit up in here. Just like that. And I'm letting it roll. Look how beautiful that is. I love that. And I'm just heat setting it with my gun. Yay, lovely Scrappin'. How are ya? Let it roll, let it roll, let it roll, let it roll. Whoop, whoop. Okay. You love me? What does that mean? Oh, you love... I don't know what I said that you would say that. Yeah, I know. There is a lag between the chat and the video. That really sucks. Kissing Kinnicky Coral is the color, if you're asking, and I know you probably won't see it for a minute, but that's the color. Okay. And it goes perfectly with the collection that we're using. It is a flat Fabio. Okay. Leanne used to be on the design team for Lindy Stamp Gang, but she is having a baby, so she's taking some time off, but yeah, so that's what we have so far. Okay, isn't that gorgeous? So next, what we're going to do is something really fun. Let me show you the collection that we're going to be using. All right, and where is it? It's right beside me. I was actually half prepared today. So we're going to be using the Lyric collection by Prima. And before I move on, hang on a sec, because now there's so many people on, it's really time to, I know so many of you have missed this, that we have a wonderful sponsor today, and it is the Urban Scrapbook. And one of our lovely ladies is going to be able, or viewers, I should say, because there's not just ladies here, is going to be able to win this lovely, lovely prize pack today. And you're going to win a clock, you're going to win a couple packs of flour, some of the decorative frames, and what is this? Some of the journaling stickers and such. Okay, so really, really cool prize pack, worth like a lot. Okay, so really, really awesome. So excited. And thank you so much to the Urban Scrapbook for being such an amazing sponsor and giving you wonderful viewers an opportunity to win. And then, of course, for those of you that missed this too, the second winner will win one of my clocks, since I'm making another one, right? So pretty awesome prizes tonight. And so let's continue. So what I was saying was we're going to be using the Lyric collection by Prima. It is a brand new collection. And this is the beautiful stamp set. So what we're going to do is you're going to need the stamp set, and I'll tell you the number. It's 563035. Okay. And so I'm going to pull this out. And the stamp set that I'm going to use, this is really, really fun, is this one right here is one of them. And what I'm going to do is, because, you know, there's a lot of mediums going on, right? Whenever you do mixed media, you want to ensure that you try to use a permanent ink as much as possible, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the stamp set, and I'm not using a block for this, and you'll see why in a moment. I'm going to ink it up with Black Stays on ink. And I'm going to bring the clock back. And what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to actually stamp around the edge of the clock, okay? And I'm going to be very careful not to get the glass, which is pretty easy to do, okay? So just like that. And then I'm just going to keep turning it. Just like that. And it gives it a really beautiful edge. I love this stamp set, by the way. Yes, I'm a Prima stamp lover. You love that I use stamps? That's too funny. Okay. Just like that. Ta-da, right? Can you guys see? Pretty cool, hey? All right. So that's why I don't use a stamp block, because if you're going to use a stamp block, then it's not going to work. I promise you. It's not going to work. You're not going to have the ability to kind of turn the stamp a little bit. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to take this one right here, which is the music notes, and I'm going to go ahead again and stamp my black ink, my StazOn ink. It is black StazOn, yes. Okay. And what I'm going to do, I love the way this looks. Let me show you, like on here, it kind of looks like I put a rub-on on, right? Like really, really fun. Okay. So I'm going to do the same thing, and I'm just going to kind of stamp it randomly right here and a little bit right there. And I kind of roll it. Did you guys see how I did that? I put it down and then I rolled. Okay. And then I'm just going to ink it up a little bit more again. And then I'm going to, just like that. I'm not going to do the bottom because you're never going to see it anyway. So who cares, right? Just like that. Gorgeous. Can get a little bit right there. A little bit on the side right there too. Just wrap it around. Pretty, pretty, pretty. And you don't want it to be totally perfect. Imperfect is perfect, right? Isn't that what they say? Imperfect is perfect, which I love. Especially when you're doing anything mixed media, you do not want to be perfect. It almost looks weird when you're being perfect. That's what I say. Just like that. Just feel free to just create. Let yourself go. You guys are too hard on yourselves. I see the posts you guys post on my, you know, on my mixed media group. Sometimes you guys are just too hard on yourselves. Give yourselves a break. Okay. That's all we're going to do for the stamping. So we're going to put that aside for a moment, and you don't need to heat set it or anything. It's nice and dry. Okay. And then what I'd like to do is, I didn't do it with this one, but I certainly want to do it with this one because I want to do something a little bit different. You don't always want to do the same thing, right? Is I'd like to take some Magicals by Lindy Stamp Gang, and I'm going to show you in just a moment, which are right here. And I'm going to give you the colors that really match with this collection, the pinks that match with this collection, because I love them. And they are Wild Honeysuckle Coral, Cosmopolitan Pink, Cocklebell's Coral, and Pretty in Pink. Okay, and I just want to show you Pretty in Pink really quickly, and just because it's fun. I think you guys will be like, what? Let me see if I can find another mat here. Just a moment. Just a moment. Now, where is my mat? That's okay. I guess we can grab one of these. These shall work. Okay, so let me show you. Pretty in Pink, like it looks kind of like light and purpley and, you know, whatever, right? So all you want to do is you literally want to take a little bit of the Magical and you want to drop it right here. I just want to show you the color it turns into. It's pretty hilarious. This is why it's so magical. Okay, let me turn the camera down so that you can actually see a little bit. See if you can see a little bit better. And I'll do it up close. Okay, so you can see while I'm doing this. But watch this. Here's a water sprayer. Why don't we use that? That'll be slightly more magical. Okay. It is so, so beautiful, right? Like, look at that, right? Absolutely gorgeous. And you can see that it actually matches with that flower right there. And I know the camera is actually off. Ustream is a little bit off, but I promise you it matches perfectly with the Lyric collection, which is just fabulous. All these colors do, which is really great. And I'm not going to use this particular color right now, but I just wanted to show you the magic of it. I just really love it. Sometimes the way you see it in the package is not the actual color. They are magicals, so keep that in mind. But what we're going to do is we're going to use a little bit of the magicals with a little bit of modeling paste, and I do want to add a little bit of texture to my clock. So that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to grab a little knife, just right here. I'm going to grab a little bit of modeling paste, and I'm going to put it in one of my little dishes, just like that. Fabulous. And it's kind of, there we go. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of my magicals, which is, I'm going to take Cosmopolitan Pink. I'm going to close this up because I just about spilled this entire thing. Yes, I just about did, you guys. Just about did. Cosmopolitan Pink. I'm going to take a little bit of that. It looks like makeup, I swear. It's so fun. You don't need a whole lot. Do you see how little I'm putting on? Just a little bit. Okay. All right, just like that. Close it up. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and start mixing my modeling paste with my Cosmopolitan Pink. Okay, and if you find that it's still a little bit too light, no problem, add a little bit more. And what's so beautiful, once it's dry, it's got a nice little shimmer. It doesn't have as much shimmer as you know, when you use it just with water, because it is modeling paste, but it does have a very slight shimmer in the end, which is really gorgeous. Okay, and I know the camera doesn't show it, but it is quite pink. It's really pretty. I know the camera shows it a little bit lighter. Yeah, it doesn't quite pick up the color, which is too bad. I'm going to add just a slightly bit more, just to make it a little bit more pink. Yes, you must get some magicals. Magicals are magical. Yeah, it's kind of peachy pink, I guess. Not really. That's very slight peach. All right. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to take this and I'm going to put off to the side, and I'm going to take my Prima Mask, which is this one right here. Okay, really pretty. And I couldn't find my 6x6 one. I don't know what I did with it. And I'll tell you the number. What I do, the way I store them, is I take a Sharpie and I put the numbers down there so that I know what they are. But this one is 564797. Okay, 564797. And I'm just going to put a little bit of the screen here and there. And I'm going to apply a little bit of the modeling paste, just a little bit, create a little bit of texture. Okay, this is not easy to do on a round surface, just saying. Look at the glob. Oh yeah, let's start all over. What's so beautiful about modeling paste is that if you mess up, you can just wipe it off and start again. Okay, so let's do that one more time and try to place it a little bit better. Here we go, one more time. This is what's wrong with a 12x12 screen on something small. We need the 6x6. We need the 6x6, people. All right. This might be a complete flop. No, it worked. It worked. It worked. Look at that. Okay, created a little bit of texture. That's all I want, is just a little bit. I'm not going for like a ton of texture. Just want a little bit. Want a little bit at the top here as well. A little bit off camera. Sorry about that. I probably just messed up the camera. Okay, just like that. A little bit of texture. Hard to see, no problem. And then we'll do a little bit on this side right here. Just adds a little bit of texture and fun. You know me, I like texture, right? All right, right, just like that. Okay, no more than that. That's all we're doing because it's messing it up. Okay. I just needed to put some texture on my clock. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to lift my camera up a little bit so that we can all see a little bit better. Just like that. I'm giving it a quick heat set. Yes, it does. It dries a little bit darker than it's showing. And I know the lighting is a little bit off right now. Are the ladies not playing nice? Are you guys being mean to each other? What's going on? It is a Tim Holtz clock, yeah. Prima. It's a Prima Mask. Okay. Good enough for that. Let's start altering this clock, okay? What we're going to do next is we're going to take, let's do the flowers on the inside first, because that's the easiest part. And so what we're going to do at first is we're going to take a couple packs here that I've used. And so the first one, this one, which you actually will get in the prize pack if you win, this one is called 565664. Okay. And I do have a hot glue gun here because it is a little bit easier to do with a hot glue gun. So that's what we'll do. And we're going to take one of these. It'll look a little bit different than the other one, which is totally okay, right? And we're going to take these out. And I'm going to use this one right here because it's really, really pretty. And this is a little bit hard to do on camera. However, I will try. But I am going to be placing it so that, I don't know if you can see that. I'm going to be placing it on the side such that it's kind of sitting like this. Does that make sense? Okay, and almost against the glass without putting glue on the glass. Okay, so that's what I'm going to attempt to do right now. Okay, that's the goal. And so I'm kind of putting some on the side there and a little bit on the bottom. Okay, and that should work fairly well for it. And I'm just going to hold it and almost put it against the glass. They are gorgeous flowers, aren't they? Okay, just like that. And so this is, you know, this is kind of what it looks like, right? It's kind of peeking, right? Just like that, just peeking through. All right, perfect. The next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to take our lovely, these are called fragments, actually vintage trinkets, what am I saying, by the Sunrise Sunset collection. And I'm going to take this one right here that I've cut in half actually, and I use this on the other clock. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put a little bit of gesso on it. Yes, I am. I'm going to put a little bit of gesso or that acrylic paint, anything, okay? And then I'm going to give it a heat set and then wipe some of it off. I know it's pooling a lot because it's got a lot of, it was wet, but it's no big deal. I'm just going to take my little wipe here and then just wipe some of that off. Just want to give it a little bit more of a vintage look. Okay, just like that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually tuck it right in the back there. So if you see, I know this is a little bit hard to do on camera, but I'm going to tuck it like right there. Okay. So that's what I'm going to attempt to do next. And I'm going to put some hot glue right on the bottom there. Okay. I'm going to allow it to just kind of poke right through, right there. Just kind of poke through the flower. Okay. And you can see this is what it'll look like, right? So just a little bit of poking. That's it. Oh, and it's coming off. Ah. Okay, you got to hold it a little bit longer because it's hot glue. It just needs to cool before you move ahead. Okay, so let's apply a little bit more glue. There we go. Give it a minute to dry, and then we can move ahead to the next step. Yeah, you know what? It's great. Sometimes the hot glue gun works. I did try to use the Fabri-Tac, and it does work really great, except for that is it doesn't dry fast enough for the shows. So I like to use the hot glue gun sometimes for things like this, because it does adhere really, really fast compared to the Fabri-Tac sometimes. So, you know, that's what I would do. That would be my Leemore recommendation is that, okay? The next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a couple flowers. So let me put these ones back in. Okay, I'm going to put those off to the side. And now I'm going to take one of these packages. This is a new package right here so that you can see. But this one is 565695. Okay. And I have an open package here, which is perfect. So I'm going to take some of the little ones. And I actually think I'm going to have to open this guy, which is fine. Not a problem. I'll take this guy out just like that. I love this collection. Love, love, love. Love, love, love. Love, love, love. Okay, one of these and one of those. And then an orange one. Because it's so pretty. So, so pretty. And we'll put these ones off to the side just for a moment. The next, what we're going to do is we're going to take this guy right here. And we're going to put him kind of, oh, this is going to be a little bit tricky. But we're going to put him like right there. Okay. And he's going to be poking kind of funny out. You'll see in a moment. It's not always easy altering a clock. I agree. It is for sure my favorite collection this season. Okay. Can you kind of see the flower poking out? I know it's, there we go. See how it's poking out? Okay. And so we kind of want another one to kind of, you know, come right here, right? So that it kind of pokes out a little bit more. So with this one, what we're going to do is we're going to put a little bit of glue on the side of it. Ow, ow, ow. Okay, that really flippin' hurt. That's all I'm going to say. Okay. I'm going to pretend it didn't, but that really hurt. We just had a hot glue gun casualty, Leemore. Seriously. Okay. That could have a blister. Just saying. And I'm playing it cool, but oh my goodness gracious, that hurt. Okay, so just like that. Let's see, I gotta look at my hand for a moment. I'm not gonna peel that. Ouch. Okay, that blistered already. Ouch. Seriously. Oh my god, look at my hand. Can you see it? Little blister. Ouch. Okay. Next, this is what it's looking like so far. Can you kind of see? I know, kind of hard to tell. Next, we're going to take one of our lovely little big flowers, the ones that come in that same package, and we're going to add some hot glue to that, but I'll be very careful. Okay. And I'm going to turn this around so that I can put this down. Just like that. Now I can press it. You guys see it poking out? Really cute. Need a nurse? Oh my god. You're so funny. I'll be okay. I promise I'll live. I promise you. Just like that. let me show you what it looks like so far. Okay, that's kind of what it looks like. And next, what we are going to do is we're going to take our little beautiful birdies, which I have right here. Just a second. I got to pull them out. Got to pull them out. They just kind of fell. Look at, they all fell down. I had them all in a beautiful place. Look at these gorgeous, gorgeous wooden embellishments by Prima. Love them. Love, love, love them. So cute. And this box right here is, the number is 563875. Okay, and the one that we're going to use is this one right here. You get 45 pieces in this, you guys. Oh my gosh, that is a ton, right? That is just so many. And we're going to take the, one of the ones that matches this is this beautiful, these chalk inks. This one is called Old Rose. And I'm just going to give this little birdie a little bit of Old Rose. I'm going to Old Rose him just like this. So, so cute. And we're going to have him stick out a little bit of the, you'll see it in a moment. I'm just going to apply some hot glue and be very, very careful so I don't burn myself again. Okay. Just like that. And I'm going to just set him like right there, poking through. Can you guys see him poking through? Just like that. All right, there we go. And I'm just holding him until he is, until he's nice and sturdy on there. I just don't want him to fall off. Okay, pretty, pretty, pretty. The next thing that you want to do is I'm going to take, look at these beautiful, these are the gorgeous vintage Trinket pins that Prima has, and there's so many. I mean, you can grab any that you want. The one that I had used on this guy right here, do you see the little crown? I used a little crown, and it comes from this collection right here, is 560089. I don't have another crown, but I really like this clock. So I'm going to use this clock right there. Or there's a beautiful butterfly. Let's use the butterfly. Let's do that. It's a little bit more fitting. And we'll just have him kind of poke out of the bird a little bit. So all I do is I just apply hot glue gun right to the stick right there. Okay. Which is really easy because the stick can just kind of sit right there and poke right out. And you'll see in a moment when I turn it around. I'm going to use my scissors instead of my fingers. Okay. Okay. What picture is really bad? I love the vintage pins. They're gorgeous. I'm okay. Actually, it's totally okay, you guys. My finger's fine. I can't even feel it. Okay, can you guys see the butterfly poking out? Super cute, right? Look at my glass is so dirty. I have to take some Windex and clean it up. Okay, otherwise it's going to be like, what happened? And I'm going to add maybe another flower right there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add one right there on top of the glass, which is what I did right here. Okay, I'm going to add one just right there. Okay, just like so. And I'm going to pull these off to the side for a moment so that I have a little bit more room to work with, because I don't know why I tend to work with such a small room as I create. The next thing that we're going to do is we're going to take these wonderful, beautiful frames. Look how cute they are by Prima. And they all come with these beautiful sayings inside. And this is from the Lyric collection. It says like independent, adorable, happy, sweet, awesome, proud, smile. So cute, right? And the number is 563448. Okay. And I'm going to take one. Okay, let's take a beautiful one, a pretty one. A beautiful one. Maybe a round one. Maybe we'll do a round one this time. That's what we'll do. I've decided. executive decision. And let's do, I like Smile. Smile is really cute. So I just go ahead and apply a little bit of hot glue on either side. Okay. And then without burning myself, I go ahead and apply that right on the saying. Right? Do you see that? Just like that. And then let me just cut this out. Oh. The problem with using hot glue with this, it is shiny. So actually the hot glue does not work very well. So we will have to use the Fabri-Tac. I actually knew that, I just forgot. Let me just grab that. So we'll use the Fabri-Tac. On anything shiny like this, the hot glue won't work. So just take some Fabri-Tac. That'll work perfectly on the metal. Okay. And you don't burn your fingers. How wonderful is that, right? How wonderful to not burn your fingers. It's like a miracle. You cannot believe Lemore still has frames? What do you mean? What do you mean you can't believe I still have frames? I just bought another set today. Okay, and what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to apply this frame right there. And I am going to use a little bit of hot glue. Okay, just like that. I'm going to apply it right underneath there. Perfect. Just like that. Beautiful. You guys see that? I know the lighting. I don't know what's up with it today. Okay, there we go. Fabulous. Next, on to the next piece, right? So we got that, we got this flower, fabulous. Now we need to do this, we're gonna have to start doing our decorative pieces, okay? So we're gonna do this beautiful little lace, but that's all paper, you guys. Okay, so we'll do that. But before we do that, let's do the chipboard piece. So the chipboard piece is from the, let me put this aside for a second. The chipboard piece is from the beautiful chipboard pieces by Prima. Again, Lyric Collection. So gorgeous, right? Just turning it around because the camera is really doesn't have a big view. Really pretty. It's 562823. 562823. Okay. Really, really gorgeous. So I'm going to take one of those beautiful little chipboard pieces. And I'm just going to pick one right here. Where is the one that I want? Right there. It's kind of like a gray black. Not framed. Just give me a minute. Just give me a second. Ooh, actually, I think I'm going to take this one. I really like this one. Look how pretty this one is. I love that. The person that's going to get it might really love it. So I'm going to stick it right there. And so I'm going to apply a whole lot of hot glue. Okay, just like that. Dripping with hot glue and applying it right to the top there, right? Just like that. Do you see that? How cute is that? Super, super adorable. All right. So we'll let that be for 1 second, and we're going to put this little puppy aside for a moment. And we're going to, oh, yes, and we're going to focus on our paper. So let's take our paper, which I'm going to pull over right now. Just give me a second. And I'm going to put this off to the side, just like so. And this is the gorgeous Lyric Collection. This is the A4 paper pad. And the A4 paper pad's code is 845728. They are available at the Urban Scrapbooks. Yes, the cloths are available. And I'm just going to pull this out, and I'm going to pull the paper that I used. I'm going to use this one right here, which is gorgeous, 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 and I'm going to do that for the face of the cloth. And then we're going to take this one right here. Look how gorgeous that is. Oh, lovely. And I love how many pieces you get in the paper pad, right? Just so gorgeous. And what other piece do I want? The clock. Oh, I want the beautiful bird cage. So we're going to cut that bird cage out. We're doing so good in time. Yay. And what else do we want? We are going to take, did I take this wonderful clock? I did. And I took this beautiful, beautiful clock. And I think, is that it? Is that it, my peoples? What else did I take? I think that's it. Okay. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the back side, right? You guys remember this is the inside that goes in. I'm going to go ahead and apply, you can go hot glue or whatever you want. And fabric tack, anything. Something that'll stick. And then you can go ahead and apply it. Papers are gorgeous, aren't they? Just simply gorgeous. And of course, I'm going to take my lovely Prima tool designed by Ingvild. So pretty. Or so awesome, I should say, not pretty. It is pretty, actually, but by far the best cutting tool I've ever had, honestly. And I'm not just saying that. I do use a craft knife a lot. And this is for sure the most comfortable, the best one that cuts, like all of it. I love it all. And it comes with so many blades that you can change around, which is really, really awesome. Okay. Fabulous. All right. Simply fabulous. Look at that, right? Really, really pretty. Okay. Next, what we're going to do, I have hot glue everywhere. It's so funny. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to take our next paper. And the next paper is this one right here. And even my scissors have hot glue. And we're going to cut this beautiful clock out. Okay. And where are my, oh, look at that. I found them. You guys know these are my favorite scissors. Can't do without my scissors. Just going to cut this out really quickly so that I can fussy cut a little bit easier on camera. Because when there's a big piece of paper, you guys know I cannot fussy cut. Okay, so we're going to fussy cut this clock out. Just like that. Just like that. All right, perfect. All right, beautiful clock, right? And next, what we're going to do is we're going to take our Ingvild Bohm Junkyard Findings. These are the beautiful clock hands, and the item number is 891589. And so what we want to do is we just want to poke a hole right in the middle there. I don't know, about right there. Right? Just like that. Don't have to be perfect. And we're going to do the hands in white this time. I did them in black last time, but it doesn't matter. You can paint them black if you don't like white. Whatever you want. It doesn't matter. Okay, we're going to do white. And, oh, we're going to need a beautiful, they come with the brads. And we're going to use a black brad, okay, just to make it stand out. And so we'll do that, and we'll put these hands right through. So now I got to find the hole. There we go. One hole, one hole. It's a little bit challenging when you have gel nails to do these things. You know that? There we go. Especially on camera. Oh my goodness. All right. Here we go. Here we go, here we go, here we go now. And they're a little bit hard to see, so, I mean, I would even ink them up with a little bit of, you know what, let's do this. Here's some permanent ink, right? So I'm actually going to take a little foam brush. It stays on ink. So what you can do is you can take your little foam pad, okay, and maybe just be very gentle, but maybe lift them up a little bit. Off the paper a little bit, and then give them a little, just to make them pop, just a little bit. Ooh, I love that. Look at that. That is vintagey. Love that idea. And it's permanent, right? And it's on metal, so it'll totally stay. which I love. Gorgeous, right? Gotta think on the fly when you're creating. Gotta think on the fly. All right, good thing I thought of that. All right, next thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna take our three-dimensional foam dots, which I had right in front of me. Where did I put them? Just a second. I had it just in front of me so that I could see them. Oh, come on now. Where's that three-dimensional tape? Where did you go? Where did you escape from me? Why did you escape is the question, really. Okay, no problem. We have a solution. It's not a problem. Do I have big ones here? I do. Okay. I'm not sure where my three-dimensional foam tape went. It just decided to walk on me because I'm doing a show. So I'm just going to use the 3D foam squares, which is just fine. And what you want to do, you guys, is you really want to pop this clock out. You want to have it really pop. And so that it's a little bit closer to the glass, because there's a glass there. If it's not dimensionalized enough, it's going to look a little bit weird. Okay? So you're going to try and create dimension. So just like that. Okay, one like here, one there. So I'm just kind of piling them on top. Does that make sense? Yes, you use a little bit of foam dots, but that's okay. That's okay. It's a beautiful project. It deserves to have lots of foam dots. Okay, one more. I'm just doing it 3 layers high. Oh, sorry, I'm in the zone. Are you asking me questions? What's that? Oh. Okay, just a second. I can't find this person. Just a second. Okay, I think I just did. Sorry, guys. I think there's a troll on our show. Did I kick the right person out? Who's trying to get my attention? Okay. Okay, good. I'm enjoying. Okay, good. Thanks, Michelle. Sorry about that. I'm watching the chat, so let me know what you need. Do we have any questions? Okay, what do we need? Okay, let's ask Leanne. Oh, sorry for those of you that are watching the recording, if you're wondering what's going on. I think there was a troll on the chat. Was booted for too many troll alerts? Yikes. Is the troll gone? Just a second. Okay. Let's see if we can kick her out. Okay, she's gone now. He, she, or whatever. Anyway, let's move on. Sorry about that, you guys. Yikes. That was a little something. Something. All right, now what we're going to do is we can go ahead and add this little guy inside. We can just put him right in. Oh, I'm putting in this clock. What am I doing? Oh my gosh. Is that not hilarious? This thing threw me off a little bit. I'm all stressed out now. It stressed me out. Okay. So you just want to make sure that you put it in straight. Okay, so I want to make sure that I'm putting it in straight. Just like that. Okay. Okay. All right. What do you guys think so far? Okay, cute, right? Really, really cute. And our little piece is a little stuck, but that's okay. We'll play with it. Next, what we want to do, just text me if you need me. And what we're going to do next is we're going to take our beautiful, oh, we were going to put the bird cage, but we're not going to do that today. We're going to do it another time. And because this troll thing threw me off, threw me off my game. Okay, we're going to take this piece right here. Ustream trolls. I've never had one on my show before. Isn't that funny? We're going to take that butterfly. Okay. And we're going to take that piece right there. Just like that. So first of all, we're going to cut this butterfly right there. I'm sorry that Ustream is not behaving. It's really tough to do a show when Ustream is being this bad. So I do sincerely apologize for that. There's nothing I can do about it. It's just, it sucks. It really sucks, and I'm so sorry. And then what we're going to do is we're going to cut these guys right here. Okay, and these are super easy to cut. And just like that. Isn't this paper just stunning? Like, honestly, I just can't get enough of it. This is like the third project I've now created with it, and I can't get enough. Like, I want more. I just want more. Just want more. More and more and more. And then this will just fussy cut a little bit. It does have some cute little leaves. I'm not doing all the tiny details, and you guys know me. I'm a fast fussy cutter. I've had some practice. All right, just like that. Ta-da, right? We've got this and we've got that. And oh, last but not least, we need this little piece right here. Okay, we do need this little piece because we're going to put it inside in a moment. Even though I closed the clock, we're going to unclose it. We're going to open it up. Check out these fussy cutting skills, baby. Come on. Not bad. I think if you pay like $6 or $9 or something dollars, you can go ahead and get rid of your ads. Just saying. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to take this guy and we're just going to kind of wrap him. We're going to glue him right on the top here. So we're going to take some hot glue gun right there. And we're going to put him right there. Just like that. Okay. Just like this. And we're going to kind of have this guy coming down. Okay. And then we're going to glue right here. Okay, so add just a little bit right there. Make sense? Okay, so this is what it looks like, right? Really easy. And so then what you want to do is, remember those cute little flowers we had from previously? You just want to take a couple. So let's take, we had a pink one there, so if we had a pink one there, let's do 2 of the oranges. Okay, we could do 2 blacks actually. That would be really fun to do 2 blacks. Let's do 2 blacks. I just want to. All right, we'll do 2 of the blacks. And then you're going to put 1 right here. Okay, just right there. Right on the top there. Okay. And you're going to put the other one right there. And we have 5 minutes left of the show, and I think I can finish it. 5 minutes. What do you think? Okay. Just like that. Cute, cute, cute. And then this beautiful little butterfly can go right here. So I just put a little bit on the center. And we just kind of place him right there. We let him float. Okay. And I'm not putting anything on the back of the clock, and the reason I'm not doing that is because of this guy. And it's sitting, it's going to sit right against the wall on my desk, so nobody's going to see it, so I don't really care. You can go ahead and paint it if you wanted to. But let's do the last piece. I really wanted to show you how I did this on the glass right there, right? Do you see it right here? I just kind of wanted to show you that. Are you guys okay with that? So let's pop this guy off. It's a little bit harder. Once you embellish it, it becomes like a pain in the butt to open. I gotta tell you. It's like, I don't know. It just becomes really hard. And if I can't open it, maybe we won't do it. So my suggestion is embellish it and don't close it until you're totally sure that you're not going to use it again. Oh, let's see. No, it's not coming off right now. So apparently I'm not showing you how to put this back on, but really all you'll do is you'll use Fabri-Tac and you'll glue it on the side of the wall. Maybe I'll have to get a new clock to show you how to use it. And we even forgot to put the little bird cage, which is fine too. So this is the little clock. It's super cute, super dimensional. Of course you can add more stuff. We only have, you know, an hour and a half. So I don't really want to risk it to add more and more things. It's a little bit hard. But hopefully you learned something tonight. What do you guys think? Awesome? Okay. So one person will win this beautiful clock. Super easy to make. Look at that. I love that dimension. Like, I love that texture. Super cute, right? Love that texture it gave. Just love that. On the top too. I don't know if you can see that, but really, really cute. So let's go ahead. I'm going to put this off to the side. These are the 2 clocks side by side, right? Pretty adorable. Do you see the bird cage on this one? But at least different is okay, right? So we're going to put these off to the side. And what we're going to do now is I'm going to do a couple announcements and the prizes, right? So the first announcement, before we get going, hang on. The first announcement is, you guys know that this class, you guys have 2 days to still sign up. So you can go onto my blog and you can still sign up for this class. There's 2 days left to pre-order your kit. And then everybody, and remember there's a secret surprise in this thing, which I'm not showing you. This is all you get to see right now. But this is a combination of Prima and Fab Scraps class together. So Yes, you do have 2 days to sign up before for your kit, because it's a pre-order only, and you will have the opportunity to view this class online anytime, all the time. So it doesn't even matter when I'm going to be doing this class. You can watch it whenever you want. And so for the people that sign up, they just get it. They just get to watch it whenever, and it is private, so nobody else will get to be on. Okay. Um, what else? Yes, go on my blog and sign up for this class. 2 days left. That's it. And then, of course, I'm going to be emailing all the people that have signed up so far. And we're going to, I'm going to give you the what so, all the materials you need and everything. Okay. And then you will receive the kits hopefully sometime before the class. I'm ordering before I leave for Israel. So as soon as I get back, they'll be shipped off. And I get back, I think, on the 15th or something like that. So they'll be shipped off before the class. Okay. So there's that. That's the first announcement. And the second announcement is people were asking me how to, should I put the camera up so you can see me? Okay, so people were asking how do they go about having me come to their stores. And I'll tell you again, I get this question all the time, and especially I posted that there's lots of people that have been asking me to come, which is really great, but you guys, the stores need to sponsor the educators. So you do need to have your stores contact myself as an educator, and I will have a conversation with them, and then hopefully we can, have me come out there and do a class. So lots on the go, and I will have all the new classes and such up on my blog very, very soon. We're just working out some details. So yes, so that's that. Okay. And then I guess last but not least is the, stunning collection. Yes, this beautiful clock. It's by, isn't it awesome? This is given by the Urban Scrapbooks for those of you that missed it. So you do get a clock. You'll get, let's see here. So you get a clock. You get, let's turn this down so you can see it. 2 sets of flowers right there. And then the frame. And then I think these guys right here, I'm going to show it to you in, this is what it looks like, the back side. These gorgeous, oh, sorry. I thought the camera was down. One of these. Isn't that stunning? So the first winner will win that. And then the second winner will win one of these. Okay. So is Pat still on here? Let me just look if Pat is still here. I just want to see here for a moment. Pat, are you still on here? I don't think I think she's gone. No problem. Okay. Hey, Jules, how are you? Oh, is everybody okay? Shoot, what's happening? There we go. Okay, and my random chat winner. Uh-oh. What is happening? Can everybody hear me? Okay, there we go. All right, perfect. Okay, so our random chat winner just got picked. Oh, Lovely Scrappin'. Woohoo! Okay, Lovely Scrappin'. I was just doing a random thing. Just won this fabulous prize pack. Can you guys see? And that is so awesome because she's Canadian, which is fabulous. Not that I'm saying that US should win. I just think it's awesome. Oh, is there a commercial? It's Lovely Scrappin' is our first one. I'm just hoping that it's not lagging. Okay. And then our second winner of this clock is Michelle GTZ. Michelle, you are the winner of this wonderful little clock.